atomic number, mass number, and atomic mass. What is an atom made of? Due to the experiments by several scientists, we now know that the atom is made of protons, neutrons, and electrons. The electron is in the electron cloud. It has a negative charge, and has almost no mass. Thomson's cathode ray tube experiment determined existence of electrons. Millikan's oil drop experiment determined the charge of electrons. The proton is in the nucleus, it has a positive charge, and has mass of 1 amu. The neutron is in the nucleus, it has no charge, and has mass of 1 amu. The center of an atom is called the nucleus, which contains the positive proton, and the neutral neutron. This means the nucleus is always positive. Rutherford's gold foil experiment proved the existence of nucleus, which contains most of atom's mass. The atom's central core, called a nucleus, has a positive charge. It is surrounded by an electron cloud which has a negative charge. The positive nucleus and negative electron balance each other out. This means, the atom is electrically neutral, or it has no electric charge. The atomic number indicates the number of protons in the nucleus of an atom. They identify the element. In an atom, the number of protons is equal to the number of electrons, so that the element is electrically stable, or balanced. The elements in the periodic table are arranged according to increasing atomic number. Also, the number of protons in an element is constant. The mass number is equal to the sum of protons and neutrons. Thus, the mass number equals the atomic number plus neutrons. The mass number varies for the same element with different numbers of neutrons. These forms of elements are called isotopes. And the atomic mass is the weighted average of the masses of all the natural occurring isotopes. The atomic number and mass number can be expressed using this standard elemental symbol. The atomic number Z on a left subscript the mass number A on a left superscript. For example, hydrogen with atomic number 1. And it has mass number of 1. This was computed from 1 proton plus 0 neutrons. Next we have carbon with atomic number 6. And it has mass number of 12. Taken from 6 protons plus 6 neutrons. Next is the element lithium, with atomic number 3 and mass number of 7. What do you think is the number of neutrons? The derived formula would be: the number of neutrons is equal to the mass number minus the atomic number. Or, N is equal to A minus Z. That would be, 7 minus 3 is equal to 4. Next we have boron with atomic number 5. And it has given mass number of 11. The number of neutrons would be? That would be 11 minus 5 is equal to 6. There are also other ways to write elements. This is by using the mass numbers after the element name. The carbon-12 atom. The chlorine-35 atom. Another example. We have uranium with atomic number 92. And it has mass number 235. Thus, this uranium has how many neutrons? 143 neutrons. Next we have this uranium with atomic number 92. And it has mass number 238. It has how many neutrons? This uranium has 146 neutrons. The previous example involving uranium-235 and uranium-238 is an example of isotopes. Isotopes have the same atomic number, but different mass numbers. The isotopes of an element have different mass numbers because they have different numbers of neutrons, but they have the same atomic numbers. Here are some examples of isotopes. The isotopes of hydrogen, the isotopes of lithium, and the isotopes of carbon. Here are the isotopes of lithium. The more abundant and more stable lithium-7, with 4 neutrons. And the less abundant and less stable lithium-6, with 3 neutrons. Here are the isotopes of boron. Boron-10, with 5 neutrons. And boron-11, with 6 neutrons. Of the two, the more abundant and more stable isotope is boron-11. Atomic mass, or atomic weight, is the weighted average mass of the naturally occurring isotopes of an element. The isotopes of hydrogen have different mass and abundance. Based on these data, the computed atomic mass is 1.00794. In the periodic table, for each of the elements, the atomic numbers are placed on top, while the atomic mass is placed at the bottom. The element helium, with atomic number 2, and with atomic mass of 4.0026. The element oxygen, with atomic number 8, and with atomic mass of 15.9994. The element chlorine with atomic number 17 has 2 isotopes, chlorine 35 and chlorine 37. Thus, the weighted average result is the listed atomic mass of 35.453. Atomic mass depends on the number of protons and neutrons it contains. It is the weighted average. AMU means atomic mass unit. Mass number, A, is the sum of the protons plus neutrons. Neutrons is equal to mass number minus the atomic number. And remember, atomic number Z is equal to the number of protons. And on neutral atom, it's also same as number of electrons.